Hey everyone, it's Harold, and welcome back to the Asylum. I'm pretty sure this is episode 7, I'd have to check, but whatever episode it is, today I am going to start clearing out an area for the big machine room that I'm going to be building. It's going to be a shared resource operation over here, a little to the north of our main village. I'm going to have the main building start at this corner right here, and go northeast here, this way, and I'm going to have to clear out a lot of that, most likely. Oh, hi, zombie. So yeah, I'm going to do some clearing off camera, so you guys aren't bored to tears by it, and I will catch you later. Hey guys, I'm back for a bit. One thing I needed to show you was the side effect of hooking up pumps to geothermal generators. You probably have already seen this, but this is what happens when I do it. Anyway, I will be back once I finish this tunneling for resources to build the damn base. I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back, and I am digging out the initial form for the machine room. I'm going to see how big I need it later, because I'm going to be using wrath lamps to light it, so I don't have to worry about coverage area with torches. I will finish clearing out most of this area, and I will come back and show you what I've got. But as you can see, I'm going with stone brick floor, and you can probably guess I'm not doing 9x9s. I'm trying to be different. I'm different. I will catch you later. Hey guys, I'm back. I was wrong about the episode. It's not episode 7, it's episode 8. Oops. Oh well. As you can see, I'm making a fairly big building here. I'm just going entirely stone brick. Kind of blah, but oh well, it doesn't need to be fancy. And and I'm hearing a spider. There's one. There he is. And there he goes. I'm gonna have to chop that tree down in a bit. That won't take too long, I don't think. Oh yeah. And clean that up a bit. Yeah, wrath lamps apparently have a pretty big effect on light levels. So let's just finish this up. I'm still trying to figure out how far over towards the far edge over there I want to go with this. But it's going to end up being a pretty big room when I'm finished. Anyway, I'm going to keep building and hopefully figure out how big I actually want this sometime between this and the start of the next cut. And hopefully I'm going to actually be at that point. So I will catch you on the flip side. And I'm back after building a room that I think is big enough to start. I'm probably going to start with the Buildcraft power over in one corner and use that to start working on the boiler. Which means I'm probably going to need a blast furnace at some point, and I'm probably going to need a rolling machine. So I'll go get those and hopefully have enough of a wall started that I'll be able to power it properly. Anyway, I will be back after this. And I'm back, and you can probably see that my original room size was not big enough. I'm planning on having a couple of iron tanks here, one for unrefined oil and the other for refined fuel, and that's going to take a bit. So I've got my rolling machine started up, I've got a couple of hobbyist steam engines fueling it, and it's going to be built eventually. The tanks are going to be here on this corner and in this corner. They're going to be 9 by 9 max height. So they are going to be big. And I do plan on at least having one of the oil reserves that I know about completely drained and processed before I start using it. It's going to take a while. Gotta wait for these iron plates to finish. Insert Jeopardy music here. Yada yada yada. I will catch you on the flip. And I'm back again, and you can probably see I'm roughing out a little bit more of the building. I'm going to have 2 boilers, one here and one here. They're going to be max sized high pressure. One's going to be fueled off of the refined fuel that I'm making, and the other is going to be fueled off of solid fuel, like the immense amount of coal coke that I have ended up with so far. I'm going to get, I'm going to get these tanks finished, get the boilers built eventually, but I'm going to get a couple of refineries built as well and get those sorted before I even start on the boilers. So I will get a couple of those in place, get the liquid ducts hooked up, and be ready for the next stage. I will be back in a bit. And I'm back a bit. As you can see, I got my 4 refineries set up. They are currently full because I actually started them up. I'm going to have it set up so that all the refined fuel goes into a special buffering system so that the big tank doesn't end up with partial buckets. It ends up being a lot easier to deal with on the larger tanks and on the boiler to just have full buckets only coming in. At some point I'm probably going to have that delivery system accept creosote and possibly biofuel, depending on what other contraptions get built in this world. Anyway, I'm going to finish this build, get this second tank set up, get the transposer system set up down here so that it buffers properly. I'm going to use red power tubes to make sure that everything gets sorted properly and doesn't overflow. And I'm going to also make sure that the excess materials go into proper buffering. The liquid transposers are going to be an interesting thing to deal with, but here we are. We've got oil, we've got refined fuel, and I'm going to have to build a boiler soon. So I will catch you later. And I'm back again. This time I'm actually mining because I ran out of iron like 6 times since the last take about 4 hours ago. So I'm going to keep mining. I don't know if I'm going to do it, how much I'm going to do on camera. Woohoo, level 5. But I am definitely going to mine until I get enough iron to build the damn iron tank that I'm building. And woohoo. Fortune picking diamonds. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, let's see. And I'm making progress in getting some of the resources. I should probably go find a dig location up around Y level 35 or so and get some tin going, because there's a chance for iron when pulverizing. But for now, I'm just going to be in my natural habitat of Y level 12 for now. You know. And I'm repeating myself. Oh well. Let's see. I'm going to need to build a few more liquid transposers when I get back up. And oh yay, chunk error. Oh well. That's not what I wanted to put there. I want to put those there. I want to put that there. Let's see if this... Let's hope that... Ah, woohoo. Excellent. The chunk error is away from the branch. Those are just annoying. And at least with full quantum, if you get a running start and a clean jump, you can actually jump the error. I actually tested this. Full quantum running jump, yeah, you can actually jump a chunk error like that. It's a lot easier to do on the surface than it is at Y level 12. Lead is cute and all, but I don't need lead. I don't even need silver. No, I need iron, which means when I finish this, I'm going to go up to Y level 30 or so and start digging. Put a torch there. And dig, dig, dig. Anyway, my buddy Mitch has been going over the changes to forestry farms and basically has one question for Singear. Are you trying to get everybody to use Steve's carts? I mean, seriously. Admittedly, the melon monstrosity is a bit overpowered when it comes to food production. But even still, there's going to be a lot of backlash, Sengir. I'm just saying. Oh, hi, Ceviche. Did he, like, not notice me or something? Oh, there he is. Let's see. I need some light there. Some there. That's a nice view. Oh boy, is it ever a nice view. Screenshot! I'll put it up on my website later on. Who knows, it might actually be on the website before the episode releases. Anyway, let's see. Evidently there's an underground water thing directly above there. Yeah, I'm going to Y30. Just because. And I'm going to set the portal to... I'm going to set my red portal to Y30 because I've got yellow portal up in the base. Anyway, run, 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 run. Oh, iron. Hello, zombie. Oh. Coming to say hi, are you? Lol. Which way are you coming? This way. Also known as the To Your Doom path. Oh my god. Poor zombie pathfinding. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave him. I'll fix up the lighting later. And wouldn't you know, my underground base is directly under the melon monstrosity that Mitch was building. We're probably going to use Steve's carts to harvest. 28, 29, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. And it gets dark. So, let's see. There. And there. Some monazite that we're never going to use. Some uranium we're never going to use. Let's start my Y35 branch now, and ooh, rubies. Oh wait, that's tin. I want that. Oh well. You've all seen my branch mining at this point, so I'm going to cut here and see about getting more iron so that I can get that bleeping iron tank going for the refined fuel and get some progress made on this build. So I'll be back. And I'm back to processing the materials that I gathered from the little excursion. I am making my way through it. Found about a stack and a half iron proper, half a stack of tin which is in between here, and some silver and lead. I'm just gonna put the coal in through here just because I love this system. Makes things so much easier to deal with. And now I get to wait for this iron to pulverize so I can take it over to my wall O furnaces and get processing there. Hopefully I'll have the tank done this episode so I can pump the fuel into it. If not, then I have a problem. Oh well, I will be back. And I'm back, finally having enough to make the to make the iron tank. So now that that's done, and Richard just came on, of course. But now that that tank's done, this is going to drain, and I'm going to end up with like 60 to 70 buckets of oil refined in it. I might as well say hi to him. Let them know that I'm recording, yada yada yada. And 27, 28, there's another 29. I'm going to end up with an automatic loop soon. Let's set it up so that basically so that this little contraption is a loop line that automatically refills this with the empty cans and this with the full ones, so that you end up with a big supply of fuel just sitting here waiting to be processed. The biggest problem I have right now is that I don't have the power output to keep up. So once I have that, I'm going to switch everything over. I'm going to need to make a few more of these redstone energy cells. Basically make one per boiler, so that this grid has quite a bit of power coming out of it. But that involves me getting a blast furnace. So that's something that I'm going to have to do over the next few episodes. But yeah, this is going. inviting him to come check out the tanks. Turn that off because I don't actually need it right now. Ends up being just another drain of resources. And we just, at this point, just wait for the power to come through. Once it finishes with these, it goes on. Once it finishes getting split among these four, it goes over into that liquid transposer and starts dumping more fuel in. I've got a few hundred buckets worth to process, so that's going to take a while. I'm going to set up another couple of test racks to handle the energy process and see about finding another oil patch or 10. There's Richard. Yeah. I'm going to do creosote as one of my backup fuel sources for the boiler. Oil. It's going to take a while, but oh well. I'm going to need to hook up a few more engines over here. First boiler is going to actually hook up a steam line to each of these hobbyist engines as well. Ends up being a lot more fuel efficient. But anyway, I'm going to get started on a blast furnace and a boiler for next episode. And we are wrapping up here. I will catch you next time. Keep it crazy.